So hello to all my dear aspirants, welcome you all to Sail to MDS Dental Academy. So today here we are with the HPSC past paper discussion number 15. Other 14 videos if you want to watch, the link is there in the description box. Remember aspirants, we are not just going to deal with the question and answer, we are going to deal with the important concepts also. So with these concepts you can learn more question and answer. So let's start with the today's video. So where the first dental college was established in India? It is in Calcutta, Ahmadi Dental College in 1930. So caries activity is increased in which case? It is increased in case of xerostomia. Remember, all these factors are contributing to the caries development, but the xerostomia help in caries activity. We are going to discuss what is caries activity and caries susceptibility. Caries activity means what? The increment of active lesion, the increment of new lesion. A stand for activity and A stand for active lesion. And susceptibility means what? It is the inherent property of the host and target tissue to be affected by caries. The best example you can say the tooth is hypomineralized. So such teeth are more susceptible to caries. So if you want to measure caries activity test, first we have to go for the clinical examination prior to treatment planning. Okay aspirant, and in caries activity the quantity of bacteria or the ability to produce acid is measured. Then little history regarding our dentistry. Remember, in 1839 the American Journal of Dental Science was developed. 1844 Horace Wells developed nitrous oxide, which is used in pediatric dentistry and also for the oral surgery, that is conscious sedation. In 1864 Stanford Burnham developed rubber dam. Imagine aspirants, in 1864 the rubber dam was developed, but till many of us are not using rubber dam. In 1871 the Green developed the first electrical dental engine, that is your motor and handpiece. 1895 Röntgen developed X-ray. 1899 the classification of malocclusion was classified by angle. 1900 FDA was formed. 1913 Phones coined the term dental hygienist. Remember, Phones is also known as father of dental hygiene. 1920 Dr. R. Ahmed founded the first dental college of India, and that was financed by the New York Soda Foundation. 1931 the fluoride was identified. 1933 the nylon toothbrush was made. 1948 Dentist Act was established. The 1st July it was made in amended. 1957 there was a development of contra-angle handpiece. The speed was around 3 lakh rotation per minute. 1959 the electric toothbrush was established. 1960 laser were developed and approved for soft tissue procedure. This 3 picture can be used for the NEET MDS student for their image based questions. Let's see another question. The use of pit and fissure sealant in incipient carious lesion will help in what? They cut off nutrient supply of the bacteria. This 4 type of, we have the pit and fissure, V type, U type, I type and IK type. Remember, V type is the highest frequency, around 34%. And this diagram you can see the cross section picture, that can be your image based question. So you can see it's a V type, U type, I type and the IK type. Then multiple osteomas, multiple polyposis and supernumerary that found in Gardner syndrome. Warty or cauliflower-like growth is seen in papilloma. Then squamous cell carcinoma with best prognosis is seen in LEEP, and remember the LEEP has highest frequency of squamous cell carcinoma. Now let us compare the 3 important carcinoma in our dentistry. First is basal cell carcinoma. It looked like a flesh-colored pearl-like bump, pinkish patch of skin. Then we have squamous cell carcinoma, firm red bump, scaly patch and sore that does not fully heal. Melanoma is a mole that is asymmetrical, irregular, multicolored, 6 mm or greater in diameter. BCC most often seen in the head, neck and arm region, but it can appear anywhere in the body. SCC seen in ears, face, neck, arms, chest and back. Melanoma can also be seen anywhere in the body, including nails or genital areas. BCC can damage other tissue including nerves and bones. Squamous cell carcinoma can damage other tissues including bone, and it may spread to lymph nodes or other parts of the body. Melanoma, they can metastasize and can be fatal if not caught early. Treatment of BCC is mostly excision or Mohs surgery. Same for SCC, it is excision or Mohs surgery. Melanoma, excision or more surgery if it is caught in situ stage, that's a stage 0. More intensive, they require chemotherapy also. Then oral hairy leukopenia is seen in which of the following condition? Most oftenly seen in AIDS patient. Which of the following has been implicated due to sunlight? That is your basal cell carcinoma. Commonly involved lymph nodes during metastasis from carcinoma of the oral cavity is submandibular lymph node. Which of the following changes commonly signify precancerous? That's a dyskeratosis, that is a dysplasia. Let us see the difference between precancerous lesion and condition. In precancerous lesion, we have morphologically altered tissue in which cancer is more likely to occur than its apparently normal counterpart. Remember the example, leukoplakia, erythroplakia, the palatal changes associated with reverse smoking and carcinoma in situ. In precancerous condition, we have good example like OSMF, syphilis, dysphagia, oral lichen planus, dyskeratosis congenita, and lupus erythematosus. It's a generalized state or condition associated with increased risk for cancer development. So you can see this diagram explain how the normal cell appear. You can see increase in number of cell, hyperplasia, mild dysplasia you can see. After that, carcinoma in situ with severe dysplasia, and when it becomes invasive, it is in cancerous or you can say metastatic condition. The cyst with highest recurrence rate, that is your keratosis, that's odontogenic keratocyst. Distortion of images is more seen in bisecting angle technique or short cone technique. Peer pressure you can find maximum in teenagers. Teeth that are most resistant to nursing bottle caries, that are your mandibular anteriors. In the case of rampant caries, the ideal procedure to perform in first visit is gross excavation and restoration of caries. This is the ideal procedure. Imagine aspirant, if the option 3rd is not there in exam, you can go for the option 2. There's a topical fluoride application. Which of the following medicament is indicated to obturate the canal of primary tooth in which pulpectomy is performed? That is your zinc oxide eugenol aspirant. Remember, if Zydo is not there in option, then you can select calcium hydroxide plus iodoform. Only calcium hydroxide is not indicated for pulpectomy. What is the name of form of caries which is rapidly progressing? That is your rampant caries. Caries excavation using Carisol. Remember what they do? They clinically separate sound and caries dentine. So with the excavator, you can remove the caries dentine. Let us understand the difference between the various chemomechanical caries removal agent available. The latest one is the Papacari. Remember in Caridex, we have two solutions, 1% sodium hypochlorite and aminobutyric acid, sodium chloride and sodium hydroxide. Whereas Carisol have sodium hypochlorite, glutamic acid, leucine, lysine, NaCl and NaOH. Most often in exam they can ask you which protein is present in Caridex and Carisol. Papacari is single gel, they contain endoprotein like papain and chloramines. Remember, Carisol and Papacari, they have a specific dye, that is erythrocene and toluidine blue. They have the same pH. Caridex is available in liquid, where Carisol and Papacari, they are available in gel. When you are using Caridex, you require more volume, around 100 to 500 ml, but with the Carisol and Papacari, the little 1 ml is more than enough for the caries excavation. Time required is same for Caridex and Carisol, but for Papacari it is around 5 to 8 minutes. In Caridex, we require specific equipments like the replicator unit and tip. In Carisol, specially designed the Carisol instrument are needed. Where in Papacari, there is no need of any specific instrument. In Caridex, you have to mix solution 1 and 2, and if the preparation will remain active after mixing for 1 hour. Carisol till 20 minutes, your preparation will remain active, where in Papacari it is single gel, so no mixing is required. So dear aspirants, that was all for today. See you soon with the part 16. If anybody has not joined government dental exam or NEET MDS test series or lecture series, they can DM me here and they can join and can get the benefit. Till then aspirant, take care, keep on learning, and it out, I am there for you.